Welcome to at the rate of Monday Education. Comprehension check. 1. Who was Timothy and where was it discovered? Answer. Timothy was a tiger cub and it was discovered by the grandfather on a hunting expedition in the Tarai jungle near Behera. 2. Why did grandfather accompany the party? Answer. Grandfather knew the forest of Shivalik hills better than most of the people, so he was requested to accompany the party. 3. The writer says that the camp was very splendid. Why? Answer. The camp had 7 large tents, each for a shikari, a dining tent, and a number of servants' tents. The camp had good dinner and it had hot water plates, finger glasses, and 7 or 8 courses. It also had about 15 elephants. All these made the camp splendid. 4. Who discovered Timothy and when? Answer. When grandfather was strolling down the forest path at some distance from the rest of the party, he discovered Timothy hiding among the intricate roots of a banyan tree. 5. Do you think grandfather was very bold? Why do you think so? Answer. Yes, grandfather was very bold. He not only discovered the tiger cub but also picked him up and took him home after the camp had broken up. 6. What kind of special quality did grandfather have? How was grandfather different from other members of the party? Answer. Grandfather was bold and courageous. He was the only member of the party who had bagged any game, dead or alive. 7. Do you think grandfather will pet the tiger cub at home? Answer. Yes, I think grandfather will pet the tiger cub at home. Comprehension check. 1. Who are there in this part of the story? Answer. In this part of the story, there are the author, grandfather, their cook Mahmud, the tiger, a monkey, and a puppy. 2. Who named the tiger cub and who brought it up? Answer. Author's grandmother named the tiger cub as Timothy. A cook named Mahmud brought it up. 3. What was the diet of the tiger cub? Answer. At first, the tiger cub was brought up by milk only. Then it was changed and replaced by raw mutton and cod liver oil, and then followed by a tempting diet of pigeons and rabbits. 4. Who were Timothy's companions at home? Answer. Timothy's companions were Tuto the monkey, a mongrel puppy. Later, the author became his companion. 5. What was Timothy's favorite amusement? How did the writer become Timothy's favorite? Answer. Timothy's favorite amusement was to stalk anyone who would play with him. When the writer came to live with his grandfather, he became friendly with Timothy and thus became his favorite. 6. What kind of change came over Timothy when he was 6 months old? Answer. When Timothy was about 6 months, he grew steadily less friendly. Whenever he went out for a walk with the author, he would try to steal away to stalk a cat or someone's pet. 7. Grandfather decided to transfer Timothy to a zoo. Why? Answer. Timothy became less friendly. He would steal away the poultry animals like hens, ducks, etc. from the poultry house. He also began to stalk Mahmud and others. So, grandfather decided to transfer Timothy to a zoo. 8. Where did grandfather take him and how? Answer. Grandfather took Timothy to the nearest zoo in Lucknow. He reserved a first-class compartment for himself and Timothy. 9. Do you think Timothy will be happy at the new place? Answer. I don't think so, because Timothy was to be kept in the bars or cage. Comprehension check. 1. Read the last part of the story and say what it is about. Answer. The last part of the story is about the visit of the grandfather to the zoo. It also reveals the shocking truth of the loss of his beloved pet, Timothy. 2. When did grandfather visit the zoo and why? Answer. After 6 months of Timothy's transfer to the zoo, grandfather visited there. He and his wife had been to Lucknow to visit relatives, so he decided to see Timothy in the zoo. 3. What did grandfather do at the cage where Timothy was kept? Answer. When grandfather went to the cage where Timothy was kept, he put his hands around the tiger's head through the bars and showed his love. 4. How did the tiger behave towards grandfather? Answer. The tiger behaved in a warm and friendly manner towards the grandfather. He behaved as if they both knew each other well. 5. What did he suggest the keeper? Grandfather realized that the leopard was irritating the tiger. To keep his tiger safe and secured, he suggested the keeper to keep the tiger somewhere else. 6. Was the tiger really Timothy? How do you know this? Answer. No, the tiger was not Timothy. The keeper who had been at the time of grandfather's first visit to the zoo told him that 2 months ago Timothy had died of pneumonia. 7. What did the keeper say to grandfather about the tiger? Answer. The keeper told grandfather that his tiger Timothy had died of pneumonia 2 months ago. 8. What made grandfather give a scornful look to the keeper? Answer. The keeper had not informed grandfather about the death of his pet Timothy. So grandfather was sad and gave a scornful look to the keeper. 9. Which character in this story do you like most and why? Answer. I like the character of the grandfather the most because not only he was courageous but also a sensitive man. He caught the tiger cub in a bold way and took good care of him. 10. Can you give another title to the story? Give reasons for your new title. Answer. The title is Love and Humanity. It is because of unconditional love of grandfather for the tiger. We should also be kind to the beasts. Writing. Answer the following questions in about 50 words. Who was Timothy? What made grandfather to bring him home with him? Answer. Timothy was a tiger cub which was discovered by the author's grandfather. He found the cub on a hunting expedition in the Tarai jungle near Dehra. He found the cub hiding among the intricate roots of a banyan tree. Grandfather was a bold and courageous man. He was also a lover of animals, so he brought the tiger cub home with him. 2. Who were Timothy's companions and how was he brought up at home? Answer. Timothy had two companions at home, Tutu the monkey and a mongrel puppy was his companion. Timothy was first brought up by giving milk by the cook Mahmud, but it was indigestible for him, so he was given the diet of raw mutton and cod liver oil and followed later by attempting that of pigeons and rabbits. 3. Why did grandfather decide to transfer Timothy to a zoo? Answer. Timothy became less friendly. He grew more aggressive. He would steal away the poultry animals like hens, ducks, etc. from the poultry house. He also began to stalk Mahmud and others. So grandfather decided to transfer Timothy to a zoo. 4. What things did grandfather do at the cage when he visited the zoo? Answer. When grandfather visited the zoo, he went straight to the Timothy's cage. The tiger went near the bars and let grandfather put both his hands around it. Then grandfather stroked the tiger's forehead and ticked his ear, and whenever he growled, smacked him across the mouth, which was his old way of keeping him quiet. He stroked and slapped the tiger for minutes. 5. How did the tiger react to grandfather's activities? Answer. When grandfather was stroking him with love, the tiger too treated effectively. Though it was not the grandfather's tiger, it too seemed to love the grandfather. The tiger felt the warmth of grandfather's love. It reacted in the same way as Timothy used to. It licked grandfather's hands. 6. What made grandfather become so sad, and what happened to him in the end? Answer. When grandfather recognized a keeper who had been there when Timothy had first come to the zoo and asked him for the transfer of Timothy to another cage, the keeper told grandfather that his tiger Timothy had died of pneumonia 2 months ago. Grandfather became sad and, giving the keeper a scornful look, walked briskly out of the zoo. 7. Can you suggest some more lines to end the story in a different way? Answer. In the end, grandfather May tells the keeper to keep the tiger in another compartment. Though his heart is heavy with the loss of Timothy, grandfather got the same love back from this another tiger. This made him overwhelmed, and he decided to shift him in another compartment and promised the tiger to visit him again.